Hi, I'm Dr. Christopher Ramsey, and today we're using 3M ESPE's product Imprint 4 to load into a full tray so we can get a full arch impression. With any light body, we typically want to bleed the cartridge. It's always a safe bet to make sure that the base and catalyst are bled out. And so we're gonna get rid of that. Then we'll go ahead and load our tip, and we are ready to roll here. I like to bleed a little bit out the tip here before I go into the patient's mouth. So we've loaded the heavy body in the machine, and now we're just gonna go ahead and load the tips onto the Pentamix. As soon as we turn it on, we like to bleed the initial tip here, just to make sure the base and catalyst have mixed adequately. And as you can see, we're ready to roll. We're gonna be using two products. We're gonna be using the heavy body out of the Pentamix machine and the light body. This is a full arch impression, so our preference today is to use a regular set, not a quick set. The advantage to both of these materials, as we know about Imprint 4, is the ability to put this product in the patient's mouth, and because of the new chemistry, once it reacts with the heat of the mouth, it's going to set at a relatively faster pace than we've ever seen before with the other materials. So we're gonna go ahead and load the heavy body right now from the Pentamix machine. Earlier you heard me say things about efficiency, and one of the things I love about efficiency is this machine loads very quickly without a physical exertion put on the dental assistant. So we're able to load in a very consistent, equal amount into the tray, into the heavy body. Now my preference is to take the light body and go right into the tray as well, as you'll see me do right now. I'm gonna load some right into here after I bleed some out. So we're gonna bleed some out, and then I will simply load some right into the tray as we get ready to go into the mouth. Now we're all set to go into the mouth. Chin up for me there. As I mentioned earlier, I am really big about the use of wash material all over the occlusal table. So although I may be focusing on one prepared tooth, I really am a big advocate for the use of a lot of wash, as we see here. What we have here now, all over the margins, my belief is you can never use too much wash. So here we have lots of wash material, and now simply the wash that's in the mouth and the wash that's in the tray has a nice ability to combine where we won't see a lot of voids. So the advantage that we have here, again, with this impression material, is that we have a very nice viscosity to this impression material. The impression material, as you notice, it's not running down my patient's throat, nor is it causing any major gagging problems. So we see this impression material have a great viscosity. In a moment, you'll see the absolute clarity of this impression material. It's a perfect consistency of both heavy and light body. So again, we're using the regular set here. I'm not in a rush. As you can see, we had a lot of working time, and that's big within the material is the working time. Dentists wanted a lot of working time, but once we got into the mouth, we were able to go ahead and get more of a quicker snap set. But now this material is reacting with the heat of her mouth, and once it reacts with the heat of the mouth, we'll be able to pull this out momentarily and have a really nice, accurate impression. One of the things you're gonna notice on this impression is a lot of that light body material will be all over the occlusal tables. A lot of the reaction we get from the laboratories is that they love this product, especially they love pouring up a model when they pull it from this impression, because the accuracy that's built within the wash material that caught all the little grooves and ridges that were on the occlusal table. Sometimes we just go around the prep and the heavy body doesn't capture the detail that we need within the occlusal table. So I'm a big advocate for using as much wash material as we can. A lot of times with Imprint 4, again, because of the cost factor, we're able to use the same exact material to take an opposing. This way now the laboratory can pour up as many opposing models as they need to. We're about at the point right now, we can go ahead and pull this, and we're gonna go ahead and do that. Just bear with me here. Here we go. And there we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So right off the bat, if we're able to focus in here, you'll see it's a lot of wash. And I love that about this material. I love how these two come together. 3M ESPE was really great about listening to their customer in regards to wanting to be able to see the detail of these impressions. And this is what I love. There's a pink and blue and there's a green and blue, and those are really my favorites. I can really see the contrast between the two materials. If you were to focus in on here, you can see the accuracy. We look at every area, every gingival margin picked up really nicely. And this to me is a fantastic high quality impression that I'm happy to send to any laboratory in the country and expect nothing but greatness coming out of them. So very, very happy with what I see here.